Hi, this is my review of the Miele Compact C2 PowerLine vacuum cleaner. I've been lucky enough to receive this vacuum cleaner to review and to keep from AO.com. It arrived a few days ago. The delivery process was very simple. I requested my day of delivery and I received an email confirming that day of delivery. I was actually told that I would receive a text message at by 6:30 in the morning with a 4-hour time slot. I didn't actually receive this text message, so I called up when I woke in the morning, and this was rectified very quickly. The customer services were second to none. They immediately called the delivery company and confirmed my delivery slot with me, calling me back. The delivery company then texted me with an actual 1-hour delivery slot, so I was able to arrange the rest of my day around that. Moving on to the actual vacuum cleaner, as you can see, it comes with the usual accessories. They just actually clip on to the end of the hose here. You get the usual thin nozzle, you also get the upholstery brush, and you also get a thicker brush as well. And that clips on and off, so it can actually be stored separately to the vacuum if you would rather. For the hose, there is a clip on the end of the vacuum, so there is no longer a need to leave your vacuum cleaner hose hanging around on the floor. Now, if we take a look inside the vacuum cleaner, there's just a small clip on the end, and just press that and it opens very easily. That reveals the bag, which actually slots in and out of the vacuum cleaner very easily, much more simply than some models that I've had in the past. As you can see, it does take disposable bags. So obviously that is an added cost to any vacuum cleaner rather than one that has a bagless system. However, it does mean that the actual inside of your Hoover stays lovely and clean because you dispose of the rest of that. So to me, that's actually a bonus. Also, the bags for this vacuum cleaner come with a automatic closing hole, so there is no risk of, when you remove the bag to throw away, of the dust recirculating into the atmosphere in your home. The plus side also is the fact that when you buy new bags for this model, it also comes with new filters. As you can see in the actual body of the Hoover, there are 2 slots for filters, which actually open really simply, and they are very easy to remove and replace. That one and that one. So that is an added bonus. So there's no need to buy filters separately because they actually come when you purchase the bags, which is fantastic. And that just slots back into place like so. And this just clips back. Oh. When the Hoover arrived, it came boxed. But it was very simple to put together. It didn't even require any instructions. It does come with a manual how to put it together, but actually I just did it without even needing to look at that. It was very simple and very straightforward. Just going back to the bag, there is also this handy indicator on the top of the vacuum cleaner which tells you when the bag is full, which is fantastic. It means that you don't need to keep opening the body of the Hoover to discover if you think the bag is full, because this indicator light actually comes on and shows you when that is the case, which is brilliant. Let me just show you a few things with the hose. This part is actually quite chunky, which it could be seen as a positive, or it could be seen as a negative. It's brilliant for the fact that it takes up quite a large surface area, so it does actually pick up more dirt along the way. It also has a rollerball here, so it slides along the floor very, very easily. It just glides. There is also the usual button to press to bring the brushes in and out, which is brilliant. The only downside is because of the size, it is quite tricky to get under some things. As you can see, the bottom of my sofa, there's no chance of that head actually getting underneath the sofa. So it would mean that you have to remove the head or move the furniture. The head does come off actually really easily. You just press that button and it comes off like so. So obviously the hose itself will fit under the sofa, so that's not so much of a problem. I will say one really, really fantastic thing about this Hoover is the fact that the length of the pole extends really very easily. If we just press that button there, you can extend it by as much or as little as you want. So it just clicks into place with each time that you want to try and lengthen it. And then if I just clip that one back onto the head there, like so, then I can actually show you how far it extends out. So as you can see, I'm 5'7", and that is comfortably well above my chest when I hold it up like that. So there's absolutely no need to bend whilst doing the vacuuming with this model. So I'll just pop that down again. You've also got plenty of leeway with the hosing, which is fantastic. Now back onto the actual model. If we take a look here, there is the power cord, which actually is stored right inside the body of the Hoover. It has its own storage section. So I will just pull that out and show you how easily that goes out of the way, and it's gone. So there's no worry of actually catching yourself or standing on the plug socket, because it's tucked away nicely into the body of the Hoover. So onto the actual working of the Hoover. Gone are the days where there is just an on and off switch. This Hoover actually gives you 6 different settings. There's one for your curtains and fabrics, one which is for upholstery and cushions. This one is for thick pile carpets, rugs or runners. So that one gives a bit of extra suction there than if you were using it on your upholstery or your curtains. We then move on to this one, which I'm a little unsure of. It says for energy saving vacuum cleaner, and it is also very quiet. I've found, however, actually, when you turn this vacuum cleaner on, which I will do in a minute, and we go from minimum around on the dial to maximum, the power and the noise also gets stronger and louder. I certainly don't find that this setting is any quieter than the earlier settings on this vacuum cleaner. So I'm not really sure why that one's advertised as being a quiet mode. However, if it's energy saving, that's fantastic. And to be honest, even on maximum, I wouldn't say that this is a particularly loud vacuum cleaner. So moving on, this one's for a loop pile carpet, and this one is for heavily soiled hard flooring or intensive cleaning of carpets. To have this setting on max is absolutely fantastic. I've never known a Hoover to have such fantastic suction, and it's just brilliant. It absolutely picks up anything. To be honest, so far this vacuum cleaner has been absolutely brilliant. It does exactly what it says on the tin. So I will turn this vacuum on, and I will just go up through the settings so that you can see what I mean by how loud it is. I'll try not to talk too much whilst the vacuum's actually on, because obviously you're limited on how much you can hear. So I'm not sure whether you can tell but that is not very loud at all. So I'll just go up through the settings so you can hear. As you can tell, that one doesn't get any quieter, and it does go a bit louder as we go through. But I will just show you, this is just, you can absolutely see how much power that has got. It's fantastic. It is just absolutely brilliant. It picks up every last speck of dirt. So I will just show you now how this Hoover can be stored so easily. First of all, actually what I will do is just unplug and bring that cord back off, as I did just now. So that's away, brilliant. And then what I will do is, first of all, I will just show you another bonus, is the fact that we actually have 3 swivel wheels. So gone are the days that pulling the vacuum is like pulling a supermarket trolley. It's absolutely fantastic. It doesn't veer off, it goes exactly where you want it to go. So on the side of this vacuum there is a little clip, and the head of the Hoover just clips on there. You can then remove there, and it does state in the instruction booklet just to wrap the cord round twice, like so. And then on the other side there is another clip, so it just clips in like so, very easily, and voila, you have got the perfect compact storage to just pick up and pop away. I will say, one downside with this vacuum cleaner is its weight. It does weigh a fair amount, so actually vacuuming up and down the stairs is quite a task. However, if you do have standard staircase and a plug near the bottom or the top of the stairs, that is made very easily by the fact that you have a decent amount of leverage on both the power cord and the actual part to the tubing. So you can actually get all the way either up or down the stairs without having to lift that vacuum. To me, that is a very, very small negative, because it pulls around the house fantastic with them swivel wheels. Its suction is second to none, and basically it provides exactly what it says it provides, which is a brilliant, powerful vacuum in a compact size. And that's all for my review. All in all, a really, really good little vacuum cleaner, which provides me with 1 dog, 2 cats and 2 young children, an absolutely brilliant service. So I can't ask for any more, really. Thank you for listening.